Everybody, this is Fighter Couch with the Geek Fighters with double RPG and a sick Metal Blue Eyes.
Yeah.
Yep, and we're back to playing Lunar 2. Now, right before I select the save file, remember at the end of the last episode that everyone except for Hero was at level 47 where we left off. Hero got to level 48. Now, I'm going to select my save. We're at Serac Palace right now. And guess what level I'm at this time?
Dang, bruh. You're doing better than your practice run.
Yeah, level 80. I'd say for the rest of this game, everything else is going to be a cakewalk.
Yeah, you don't need to do anything because if you beat it at a lower level and you're not even at the you're good.
Yeah.
Muteki said, "Yo, it's good to see you, Muteki. I haven't seen you in a stream in a while. I think."
Yeah, exactly. You didn't show up for last week's stream.
Or yesterday.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He didn't even show up for your stream. And I was a special guest on his stream. Hey, Bad Gamer. So, how you guys doing today?
Well, you hear me. I'm not sick or nothing. I'm just... I barely have any caffeine.
Ah.
So I went out to get soda, and I guess it's still taking a while.
Oh, really, Muteki? What was that game that you had to pick up?
Seeing
some enemies, and as you can see, Jean can actually attack 5 times in one turn.
Golly.
Yeah. I think that's the first time I've seen a character can attack more than 4 times, because I think the max that at least Alex in the first game could attack was 4 times, but of course he'd have to have his ultimate weapon. Oh, and hey, Star Child.
Hey.
Yeah, well, my week's been relaxing for the most part since I took the last 3 personal holidays that I have for this year off work, so didn't have to work for most of this week. At least I get paid on those personal holidays, so it should be a full 40-hour week for me. So, but everything else was great. Just like Jerry, we both saw the new Godzilla film, -1.
Same day too, funny enough.
Yeah, believe it or not. Okay, we got ourselves an item called Althena's Aura, which will clear the dark power of Zophar that's just being poured into this place. So hopefully mostly everyone, should be cured of, his influence. Including the statue where it asked us to pay 666 pieces of silver just to use to heal our party members. If you remember that from last episode.
Evil.
Who would have thought this game had illusions of Satanism in it, right?
Woof. Wow, hey. Good to see y'all here.
Absolutely. Muteki says he's often paid from 24th to the January 1st.
Wow. Nice.
Oh yeah,
I just do work when I see work. Yeah.
I also saw on top of what Muteki picked up with Tekken Tag Tournament on PS2, he also got King of Fighters 11 on PS2.
Yeah, he put in retro game. Yep.
Yeah, he did.
I don't have Tekken Tag was the first game I ever got with the bouncer. When I got a PS2. I don't have it anymore, but I still have KLF 11 though.
Yeah, Tekken Tag 2 was definitely one of the first games I rented, aside from the bouncer, when I was younger. Fun game. Tekken Tag 2 Tekken Tag Tournament is lit.
One, yeah, the first one, yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Definitely one of the few times you actually saw a console port look and play better than its arcade original, I mean, the other time you saw it was like with Soul Calibur on the Dreamcast, where it looked a lot better than the arcade original.
That is true. Did have a nice extra level of polish.
Yeah. What? The statue still wants us to pay 666 silver? Screw that. Besides, we don't even need to be healed. We're pretty good as we are.
We don't need to be healed.
Where am I?
Pick it up. It's highway robbery.
What happened?
It is highway
I will
robbery.
not fall for your deception. Now you shall decide.
Starchild, hey, how's it
or
going?
evil.
He said I have Tekken Tag 2 for 360,
What are you saying?
which is, it's funny. I like Tag 2
I'm
on the Wii U the best,
I shall not be
Oh, yeah.
manipulated
Oh,
into a
yeah.
position of weakness by your
just
act.
because of all the extra
Your
stuff it had.
pathetic
But no, yeah, I had a
attempt to
PS3.
Mario,
deceive you,
Nintendo
Mario.
shit. Yeah.
You are nothing more than a tool of Zophar.
It had extra modes
No
too.
longer.
Yeah, that's right.
Back
It
on
did.
your head
Definitely.
all the blood you have shed at Zophar's behest. Wait, Leo!
Techie's hype for. That's right. Since we didn't, we still. I was hoping to do that yesterday, but you had stuff to do. Double R, like to suss through what we wanted to put up on the YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Muteki's hype for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, all caps.
Ozoga, sparking.
Well, to say how hype we are, Bad Gamer could tell you that whenever the Game Awards got boring, we legitimately didn't care
just kept
to watch
watching.
the
we just-
trailer for.
Yeah, we just kept watching at first the Sparking Zero trailer, and then after they announced it, the Sega New Era trailer.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well,
So, yeah.
but yeah, that Sparking Zero trailer, oh man, it makes me want to play the Budokai Tenkaichi games again, just looking at it.
Yep.
And another case of them just using the Japanese title internationally after like 20 some years.
And that's interesting,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what it was called in Japan, the Sparking series, the Budokai.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z Sparking, yeah.
Mhm.
Me and Soundout have a theory that Atari may still own the rights to name the game that. That's why they're
Okay.
able to say it in the trailer, but not name the game that. Like, but that's just a theory, but like it seems plausible that maybe Atari's like, no, you gotta revert back to the Japanese name now. We still own this. We still own this name.
I could see it.
So yeah, even though we saved everybody inside the palace, Serac Palace, where they were under the God of Destruction's influence, Mari, Ronfar's childhood friend and Leo's sister, has been under his influence the longest, so she's not been fully cleansed of his black magic, essentially.
Dang.
Yeah, so basically Lucia's gonna transfer Ronfar into Mari's soul to try and cleanse her from the inside, basically.
Oh, that doesn't. That
Interesting.
sounds. That sounds wrong.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
Muteki says, God destruction? Yeah, right. Tell me when Beerus comes.
Yep. And he was also bringing up the roster in Dragon Ball, where you saw the wolf dude, the danger trio. You also saw Jiren in there if you looked closely, and
Yep.
oh, she turned into a Hydra thing
A plan Hydra.
with a
It's,
vagina chest. Boy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is where I feel that the game starts to tread a little bit into H.R. Geiger territory with like some of the monsters under Zophar's.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. But funny thing is that with the first game on the Sega CD, Galleon, you didn't fight him in his human form. He actually looked like a monster from an H.R. Geiger film.
Yeah.
The Sega CD original, where they changed that with all the remakes that came after that.
Starshot said he hopes the camera angles and gameplay are better than new Tenkaichi. Seemed to be something that I had explained to Wheelchair was was that was actual gameplay we were seeing. For some reason, he thought those were pre-rendered cutscenes. And I showed him, look at the thing at the bottom right. It says actual gameplay. It's funny, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, it seems to be like, yeah, it's gonna be better. On top of that, looking good, and that was actual gameplay. The second thing is Darkon showed me this. One of our Hero Club guys. That the game has been in development for 5 years.
That's nuts.
So this isn't just a quick cash grab game. They've been at work.
All right, now we'll see what the boss looks like. Essentially, well, part of it, anyways.
I'm suspicious of you. Yep, Muteki, 5 years. Yeah. They've been secretly working on this the whole time. Oh yeah, Spike Chunsoft. Well, they've been the ones who've been developing the game since the first Budokai Tenkaichi. Maury's id.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to Freudian territory, huh?
Yeah.
Does she also have an ego and super ego?
Maybe.
Oh boy.
But watch.
That's so funny. You should read that.
Watch Triple Sword. Look how much damage it does. It's insane.
Okay, I'm watching. Wee hoo, golly!
Yeah.
Took that head right off.
Literally.
So you saw Star Child wrote? It was great. And he's
Yeah.
mentioned, and Muteki said, yeah, go ahead.
Xenoverse 2 must have been funding the production of it. Maybe. I mean, if it's been in development for that long, I mean, seriously. Hey, Lord Doom.
Had become Beerus. Muteki says something about Spike Chunsoft, that the worry is that it's not the same Spike Chunsoft.
Uh-huh.
Because the original team were absorbed, so...
Oh,
but
yeah,
it seems alright, I don't know.
That is right. You're not wrong about that.
Funny you mentioned Beerus, because like they're talking about the God of Destruction, Zophar, and like no, that's Beerus. Yo,
Yeah, we'll see
here we
what
go.
we'll see what Zophar looks like. But the thing is that if you played Chrono Trigger and understand what Lavos is, then
Yeah,
you'll get
I remember.
the idea of what I mean. Basically, the first form you see is nothing but the shell, and then you see the thing that controls from the inside, and then you see the one that controls the actual machination from the inside is its true form. Essentially, kind of like that. But yeah, it's a race to the finish to get to the end of Disc 2 today for this stream. Based on how we're going, I'd say we will pretty much make it there, no matter what. We may go a little bit over, but it shouldn't be all that terrible.
Sarchal said he wonders if Sparking will have a stream block. I don't like Kakarot. I want to say it won't, but then again, Kakarot I thought wouldn't. And it did anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Muteki was able to count who was in that trailer. He said you saw Vegeta, Frieza, Broly, another Frieza, Piccolo, Krillin, Tien, Yamcha, Trunks, Cell, Super Trunks, 18, 17, Lunar Cell, Fat Boo, Hercule, Wolf Dude, and Jiren.
Didn't the wolf dude have a name?
Yeah, Bergamo, I think.
Yes,
But
that's what it is.
But why would you remember his name? Heck,
Well, I mean-
I only remember. I don't even remember his name. The only reason I know it's Bergamo is because I was looking up on Reddit and other people who happen to remember his name said it. I wouldn't have remembered either. I would have called him Wolf Dude too.
I guess
If
so.
it wasn't for like seeing someone else talk about, hey, that's Bergamo. I'm like, oh right, that was his name. Lord Doom said, you didn't have to do him like that, Stark. We're friends. Gods don't have friends, Kappa.
He's a
Lord Doom
good
says he only remembers Bergamo because he's a good support in Legends. Yeah.
I'll be darned.
I need to I need to get some of my characters and legends beyond like to 6 stars at least, like Lord Doom was saying. And sometimes I do well, and sometimes I get raffle stomped, as the old saying goes. Remember that old?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, I remember that saying. Seems like it's forever since I heard that saying, too.
Yeah, that's me for you, bringing up ancient, outdated memes and stuff. Yeah.
Raffle stomp. Like leet or ponage.
Yeah, wolf.
All right, now we're going to see the boss's true form right here. And it's maybe a bit more grotesque than what you first saw with all the heads.
Yeah,
Because
Lord Doom said he usually gets to... Yeah, go ahead.
I was about to say, coming out of that vagina, pair of testicles. No, it's just a demon's head.
Ah. Attached to a phallic-looking mouth, though.
Yeah. Pretty grotesque, if you ask me.
Lord Doom said he mostly gets his characters at 6 stars and considers them done unless they have a Zenkai. Then 7 stars is the minimum. Muteki said, from the trailer, do you think the big characters like Great Apes will be in the game or no due to the physics?
Oh, I'm sure they're going to
No,
be
they had them then. Yeah, I feel like they can't forget those, right?
Mm-hmm. It'd be criminal if they forgot them.
Lord Doom's even... We're talking about how grotesque that thing looked. Lord Doom said, what even is that? Like, I get it's a demon, but look at it.
It's the woman who you claim who had the knife with the knife ears that you were like, oh, she's a heretic.
That's a lot of... Lord Doom, is that what it's like to look at an old god?
Oh, Muteki, I'm pretty sure that they're going to have, for...
That's what they did with Budokai 3, didn't they? Tenkaichi 3?
Yeah, well, with all the Budokai games, the character's transformation...
Each form was its own character?
Yeah, pretty much. Muteki's they had like 6 Gokus overall. Counting those Gokus, I guess there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 more, if I had to say so. Because Super Saiyan God transformation, then Super Saiyan Blue with Kaioken, if you remember that from the Universe 6 versus Universe 7 arc, then Ultra Instinct Omen, and then Ultra Instinct Sign. At least, that's what I believe, but I could be mistaken. But I tell you, that one announcement at the Game Awards that had me the most hype was the Sega games that are in development, the new ones based on their classic IPs. I was really happy.
Uh-oh. I know he's sick, but
Muteki says, finally, Crazy Taxi.
don't know whether to just lower him or...
Well, whatever you want, man.
Because it ain't like Skype where if I mute, he can just unmute himself.
Mm-hmm.
I have to unmute him manually and just hope he's back.
I'm finally here for you.
Oh, Muteki said sick. Sick as in not well. He got his dad's flu.
No,
Yeah.
don't come near me. I've done terrible things. You know, don't you?
Mari?
I am
Sartrell said, I wonder if the
Mari.
new version will have better netcode.
I've done such
Oh,
horrible things to so
for
many
Dragon
people.
Ball or Sega games?
I should be punished. alone
I don't know,
in this world.
but
So please, Ronfar.
if they all have
Go home.
if they all have online, then
I
yes,
can't
they
bear
should
to let
have
you see what
netcode
I've
to them.
become.
It's like mandatory at this point.
Well, roll back. Good net code.
Yeah, exactly.
The Mari I knew
Man, I have a
understood the
bunch
pain
of
in
stuff I
people's
haven't even
hearts and healed
posted,
them
Kyle.
Oh,
Did
he
we know?
says the Sega
She
games.
felt the pain of others
Oh
more
yeah,
acutely than even
I know
they did.
because Streets of Rage 4, as much as I love that game, the
Mari
online's
standing
kind of
before me,
Yeah, crap.
punishing
yeah,
herself for
it's,
things she couldn't
yeah, it's
control.
not great. Sucks because
Sorry, I'm just there's voice dialogue here, so
But Ronfar, I just...
Mari, I won't leave you alone again. If there is a burden to carry for what you've done, put it on me. I can bear it. Just come with me. I can show
yeah,
you
that
the
is
love
true.
you deserve.
I thought the same thing.
Oh, Ronfar. My love.
Oh, Mari, you haven't changed at all. This is the feeling I missed all those years.
all right.
Aw,
The voice dialogue's all
cute.
done. Oh yeah, that's so beautiful. See, not all knife ears are bad, right?
I don't know. But Muteki said he's like me, surprised at continuing Streets of Rage and going 3D with it.
Well, I mean, it was a nice change of pace, but hopefully, you know, they actually do make
That's
it good
right.
if they decide to go with 3D.
I saw what Star Child was talking about. He meant the Sega Online. Yeah, it is. It's unplayable. Yeah, the Sega Genesis collection.
Mm-hmm.
It has online, but it's unplayable. We try to play it online, and it can't. Like it sucks. Lil Doom answered you.
That remains to be seen.
says-
The game isn't over. She still has time for a heel turn.
He also said he taught himself to cook chicken parmesan out of spite.
Oh,
I like to.
Muteki, don't pull Kalsa's heartstrings with Shenmue 4. Please.
I would love that. I would love Sega to actually just say, screw it, we'll fund it. That'd be great. Just finish the story.
But I do like the second one he posted after that.
Seaman 2.
Yes.
Man, think about that.
Minus Leonard Nimoy, since he's already long passed.
Knights Sakura Wars he also posted. Good one.
Yeah.
Because
How about-
Sakura Wars left itself open for a sequel right there.
How about Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg? Would you like a new one of that?
You know, what's funny about that is that I actually did play a little bit of that game before.
Oh, yeah?
It's all right.
I never actually played that game, and I was always kind of curious about it.
It's one of the ones where if you grew up in a super strict household, that was like one of the few games that like even the strictest of parents will let you play because it has nothing objectionable in it.
Uh-huh.
So just for that, just so kids could have a game to play that super strict parents won't bar you for playing. They can have a game to play.
Yeah.
Uteki mentioned that in Shadow there's actually a Billy Hatcher gun, and it sucks. All it does is suck up enemies.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, look who came to
No.
visit us.
What are you doing here? I gotta teach you how to become the next dragon.
Yes. This is where we see Ruby become the new red dragon, fully matured.
Look, dude, why are you attacking your friends like this? He was just asked, so he turned around and asked why he didn't save his friends.
Ruby, the love between you and a human being can never actually exist. Even Null says,
Exactly.
stop being so spoiled. Well, you mean another Dr. Robotnik's mean bean machine, Muteki?
Oh, you know, it's funny you bring that up. Puyo Puyo and Robotnik, because in Yakuza the straight up Puyo Puyo games are there in the arcade. At least in Judgment it is. So maybe there's a chance, huh?
Maybe. Ugh. Null's telling you all about this, but you don't know how to respond to all this. So basically, Null's gonna say, forget it, you're still a toddler. Well, basically, I guess you're freaked, and I guess you're still not ready. Quite a guiding compass towards, Ruby, Null is, if you ask me.
Lord Doom's talking about the Beerus beatdown he gave. Why didn't his friend avenge them? I'm just a purple cat man. It's not intimidating at all. Stanshaw said since he beat Grendizer, he's going to play Sword and Fairy together forever, which is that... It's a Chinese game, or Taiwanese?
One of the two.
But it's actually pretty good looking, the game. Lord Doom says whatever hits on screen on fighters, he'll start chanting mine until he gets tagged in. It works every time. Muteki said it's so weird there's this discussion that Sega could have released all their games in a cool collection, but we're like, it may not sell, put it into Yakuza. Back in, yeah, right. Now, he also said maybe a new Outrun could work as a reboot too.
Possibly. But we'll have to see.
Crazy, man, dude. How much HP those things have.
Yeah, I wasn't using the right tactic because if you try to attack them head on, then they won't do that much damage. So magic was pretty much like the only way to actually hurt them. So, yeah.
But you're so strong that you still were able to just see it.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, like I said, I'll try not to waste too much time with fighting most of the enemies.
Since you don't need, you're above even the end game level.
Yeah, if I have to run from most of these enemies, I'll do so. But I guess I could show you some of the enemies, what they look like when you fight against them, but it's gonna be like few and far between.
The grind.
Yes, exactly.
Was already the grind. What you did was to make this stream like not take as long. So I appreciate that.
Oh, absolutely. Whoops.
Or do I? No, I do.
You better.
The only thing I have to do, Kyle, is stay Puerto Rican and die.
Oh, man. That'd be like the last thing I would want to happen, you know? Muteki, as long as they get the license from what's her name's likeliness for
Oh,
Space
I remember that
Channel
whole
5.
debacle with Space Channel 5. She sued them even though, like, I don't know if that was... The groove is in your heart, that lady. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, they're ripping me off. And then I guess she won. A new Toe Jam and Earl, though, he said, too. That'd be interesting. They did try in the OG Xbox days, remember that? Toe Jam and Earl?
Yes, they did. And not only that, but they also had a game that... They had a game that went through Kickstarter and actually got funded and released, too, if I recall correctly. There's like Toe Jam and Earl Back in the Groove or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Maybe, but I was also telling Jerry and everybody when we were talking last night, maybe they can try to collaborate with Treasure again to revive some of the IPs they worked on together, like Alien Soldier, Gunstar Heroes, that kind of stuff.
Starshaw said he's hoping to steadily beat games that he has. I've been beating them pretty regular, so I'm hoping to keep up. Man, there's so many games. I don't know why I keep thinking about new games, but it's true. I have a backlog here, and I'm just like,
Oh yeah, I
so
got
I'm
me.
beating them.
I got a huge backlog myself.
I got. Well, there's some games I just can't beat now because I don't have Plus Premium anymore. They're just sitting there like, upgrade your Plus, and I'm like, no,
I don't have the
can't.
money.
I don't have the money. Yeah. But the games that I do own, Starchild got a headache from it, but I technically still need to beat World of Final Fantasy myself. And what else? I got I got Steam a couple of games I haven't even beat, like Trails of Cold Steel.
Yeah.
Persona Strikers. So I need to beat that. The thing is that when it comes to long games like that, or just not necessarily even that long, but like RPG mechanics games, and I feel overwhelmed these days. That's why I just say, like as a kid, younger, yeah, sure, I beat Lunar 1 so many times without even.
Well,
you know what I mean? Like back.
In Lunar's defense, the first game is pretty short.
Yeah, that too. Well,
yeah, it's like you can without like Game Genie or without Game Shark or Game Genie, you could beat that game in probably like 16 hours. I'm just looking around for any more treasure chests.
okay then.
Yeah,
Maybe Final Fantasy VIII back in the day.
And you have still yet to play Remastered, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. It's there, it's sitting there on my hard drive. Just what else? Well, yeah, this was back in the day. Like the only one that's I've beaten on my own and long, and it is Star Ocean Divine Force. And me not knowing that I had it on hard the whole time. Like.
Not to mention, you even beat Tales of Arise before I did.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. So sometimes I'll get to an RPG enough.
We can't relax until it's over.
But lately, yeah, no. Like if it's, I'm like, man, my brain is like, cause it's like, man, I gotta think about skill trees, and I'm just like, so what happens? I just put on GTA 5 again and start shooting people. Like.
And there you go.
Or KOF, and I practice combos I never get to pull off in a real match. As much as I practice.
Muteki says, hang on, but GTA style.
Know when to walk away and know when to run.
That'd be interesting.
Wouldn't that just be Road Rash?
Yeah, exactly.
Which you gotta talk to EA for, even though it's Sega consoles.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's a game I haven't heard of in a while.
Hey.
Muteki
Yeah,
says
Road
Space Harrier, but his wife became his gun, like Capcom's Bionic Commando.
Oh. Wait, Kyle, now that Metal's here. Metal says I don't know if you're feeling good.
Well, I've been
You've
here.
been here.
I've just been
You've
like
been here.
coughing.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Such.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Well, I want to know, since you're the Jet Set Radio guy, how do you feel about that little teaser there?
Very positive. We went from nothing to, oh yeah, new Jet Set Radio. I mean, I am hype. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not a port of future, but hey, all good time. Plus, not to mention the others, like that 2D Shinobi looks really awesome.
Are you hype or are you the hype?
Well, sadly, I'm not the hype, but I am hype. And
Damn it!
Not to mention the other games look pretty good too. Like that Streets of Rage actually looks really, really nice. I just hope it doesn't turn out like Fighting Force.
Some people were saying that.
So,
Although I liked Fighting Force. But yeah, I get it. Some people were like, "Oh boy."
yeah, some people are like, Streets of Rage in 3D doesn't work. But,
Well,
whatever.
I mean,
yeah. I mean,
games that are in 3D have somewhat gotten better over the years.
Yeah.
But,
Oh yeah.
But
Like
I
the
know,
world-
I understand what they're saying because they don't want to.
Yeah.
They don't want them to stray away too far from the original formula, which is
Oh, yeah.
understandable. But sometimes, if you go to 3D, it could actually make or break certain
It
games.
could. Yeah,
Like-
of course. And then of course there was Crazy Taxi. Oh, which apparently now I guess you could play as the cops and like chase other players. Maybe it's gonna be interesting to say the least. And then probably the one I'm the least hyped for, just because I was never a huge fan of the original, is Golden Axe. But you know what? If it looks good, I'll try it. But yeah, for me, definitely Jet Set Radio.
They better get
Now
it,
here's
you
the.
guys.
I was gonna say now the question is, will they get Naganuma back?
I was looking at his Twitter to see if he say anything.
He's not. So.
He's not. Yeah, he's not. He's
Yeah.
keeping hush.
Let's get out of here.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's like not Hideki Naganuma, the original composer of the Jet Set Radio games. Muteki.
Yeah, because he produced a lot of the original music, like a lot of the really good, like industrial stuff, like humming the bass line and stuff. But he also picked out the licensed songs, which honestly have quite a few bangers as well. So, and then he did Future, and more recently he did the soundtrack to Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. So
Yeah, he did some contributions to that game.
yeah,
But
he
didn't
did
full
some
on
songs.
do the he didn't full on do the soundtrack.
Yeah, he submitted like I think like 3 or 4 songs for the soundtrack, but still
Yeah.
though.
All right, here we are at the Red Dragon Fiend, or the Red Fiend as they call it.
Fiend.
And I will say that the Red Fiend actually looks the less grotesque out of all the other dragon fiends, basically, because this one actually does look like a dragon, somewhat. Oh, Muteki mentions about columns.
Yeah, columns. A lot of people are talking about that too. You know, I used to play that game so much. Kyle,
Yeah.
I would get lost in that game, bro. Columns. Oh.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, that'd be interesting if Disney cares.
Nah, lend me your power.
That
Those games
that
were
would
good,
be
but,
interesting.
yeah.
I mean, they did have that remake of Castle of Illusion on PS3 and 360 and PC during the last decade.
True.
So anything is possible at this point.
Blue Dragon Call!
Bad gamer. What about a new Sonic R, Kappa?
Mega Magic Power!
I would love the soundtrack to Sonic R. That's all I'll say. I like the soundtrack. Put it in a random game. Put in some other game as a pickable soundtrack. Like, did you know Tekken 8's gonna have the jukebox and it's not gonna be only locked to PlayStation?
That's nice.
Jeez.
I was gonna say, I think that like songs from R have popped up in like compilations and such over the years,
Did you
and
see
I
that?
know it's
Yes, I did.
damn. I know it's some of the music in like the big Sonic Frontiers update you can find. So they do still like do a lot of the music and everything, even if the game itself just kind of. And even though we have another line of Sonic racing games. That's right, Sonic Drift for the Game Gear.
And Sonic and All Stars Racing.
I was gonna say, yeah, I was leading to that, but
My storm!
because honestly, I prefer All Stars Racing Transformed to Team Sonic Racing, but that's just because they actually included like non-Sonic characters in that one, like Ryu from
Rio was in that.
Shenmue,
Yeah,
like
he was in that. Yep.
yeah, Ryu from Shenmue, Beat from Jet Set Radio, you know, a bunch of other stuff. You could basically Rio's the funnier one because when you're on the ground, he's driving an outrun machine.
Yep.
When you take to the skies, he's in an afterburner machine. And the boat, I can't remember the boat one. Oh no, wait, the boat is a hang-on machine, like as a hovercraft. I think, or was it something else? I don't remember. I should boot that game up again.
Star Child, yeah, I know that the enemies and bosses scale, but I didn't know that they scaled that much. Holy crap.
You saw what Bad Gamer he said, "Can you feel the sunshine, Jerry? Because I can't. I haven't seen the sun in like a month." Uteki said we need a new dolphin. Oh boy, that's like the one that I'm like, that one can stay.
Yeah, that one.
Echo the dolphin.
Oh god, that one can stay imprisoned along with his friends by the alien forces in that game. So no, thank you.
Uteki said Steam had Team Fortress racing game, and a real NASCAR racer, Wreck-It Ralph too.
Oh, Dana Patrick, the real NASCAR racer.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, because the PC version had a lot more racers. Because they included stuff from, like, what was it? Like, some guy from the Total War series of RTSs. And then the football manager dude from Football Manager. and such. So yeah. And yeah, Team Fortress 2. That's also a racer in the PC version. Trying to remember. I think they also had a crossover with Yogscast that was like a charity thing, but I can't remember.
Ever since I can remember,
Muteki says Dolphin has a freaking laser.
my birthright. Become a full-fledged dragon. Now that the dragon aura is released, and I stand ready to claim that prize, Zophar tightens his merciless grasp. My only hope is that I will be strong enough to make a difference, and maybe even save our world. Dragon aura, I stand ready. Embrace me with the power to complete my destiny.
Here it goes. Ruby transforms into the red dragon fully.
Oh, here we go.
Dang. Looks nearly identical to the one in Silver Star Story, but maybe a little bit different, but yeah.
Majestic.
Very majestic looking. All right. We have revived all 4 dragons.
Woo.
Nice. Hold on.
It's time for us to go back to Penagulia, where Althena is supposedly imprisoned. The real one. Not that fake-ass faker.
Muteki actually can't work because Japan. Yeah. He was like, yeah, let's scrap Echo the Dolphin.
Even besides, Echo the Dolphin was made by a British developer, believe it or not. It wasn't done by Sega.
Ocean. Yeah, Ocean Software, I believe.
I think it was Novo Trade who developed that game.
Novo Trade? Oh, possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly, so.
I remember a long time ago when the Screw Attack's top 10 big names that fell off, they placed Echo the Dolphin at number 9, and they didn't really like both Craig Stuttering Craig and Handsome Tom did not like that game so much that they were like, screw it, we're taking it off the list. And when they did the recap of like the top 10 before going to number 1, they completely omitted Echo the Dolphin. They actually stayed true to their word, and I was laughing my ass off when that happened. No, of course not, Muteki. You know what they do to dolphins in Japan. You ever wonder why the Japanese version of Super Mario World, you could actually have Yoshi eat the dolphins?
Oh, that's right. But yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that wasn't a thing when it came to overseas. Not until the Game Boy Advance remake, Super Mario Advance 2, you could actually do that.
Lord was 100% right. Lord was 100% right. That's why I'm like, why do you think why Japan knows what the rest of us don't want to know? The dolphins are psychopaths. They are. Woof.
Basically the hooligans of the ocean.
Forgive me, Master Zophar. Hold back your anger.
Let Yoshi eat them.
I apologize, Master. The 4 dragons have been revived, and Lucia comes.
Oh yeah, that's right, Muteki in King of the Hill. He was mounted by a dolphin.
Lord Doom is right. Pan is on the true way. If dolphins had the ability, they would do us even worse.
Would you even say that Flipper was a psychopath, Lord Doom?
Yeah, I bet. I mean, I know you're asking him. Wouldn't be surprised at all.
He says probably.
Yeah, exactly. Let me tell you something. I thought Zophar was gonna burst her into flames right there.
Oh, don't worry. What he does to her is worse.
Oh boy.
And you'll see it in this episode. Trust me.
Galleon.
Yes. The fake Dragon Master who doesn't want to be known as Dragon Master.
You know, yesterday, Muteki LPH said the same thing. If we can get a Daytona update with all these updates.
That'd be cool. Or even Dynamite Cop. Make more Dynamite Cop games.
Yeah, we had to explain to Bad Gamer that Dynamite Cop was Die Hard Arcade.
Mm-hmm. Funny thing, too, even though it may look like that they made 2 games, but they actually did make a 3rd game, but it was only exclusive in Japan. But the downside is that it was more or less a reskin of Dynamite Cop on the Dreamcast.
That was the first Dreamcast game I had, you know that?
Yeah.
Dynamite Cop.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's actually Dynamite Cop 2.
Yep.
Yeah. And then, yada yada. Because they did re-release it for the PS2 in Japan with, like, better graphics. Even, like, the original version and a bunch of extra modes and everything.
Yeah.
So, it was cool. Very cool.
Okay. Time for us to head back to Penagoulia right now. We gotta save Luna. If she's actually there. Or maybe not. Who knows? And don't worry, Penagoulia is not too far from where we were at. Oh yeah, Muteki, they need to bring back the 2K sports games on the Dreamcast for, that Sega did. Make new ones.
I remember those because I had MLB 2K. And NFL 2K, I think, too.
Were they simulation or did they act more like arcade games?
They were basically simulation, but they played. They were basically like a mix, if I remember right. They were essentially a sim. But
So it's kind of like the old EA sports games
Galleon,
where they were basically
what
half
are
and
you
half,
doing here?
half simulation, half arcade. I get it.
Zophar's
And
restoration
yeah, you could
is
do
not
you could do
quite
stuff,
complete,
wacky stuff,
and
but
you've been
even though
making
it's like meant
faster
to be sim.
progress than we expected. Therefore, it's my job to create a little crisis.
In Lunar 1, Star Child says, with the level scaling,
Mm-hmm.
that they scale with the hero until he reaches level 50. And then after that, you become OP. With Lunar 2, he can't find the details. But he's guessing
okay.
it's the same.
Up.
Yes, 2K was sim, yeah.
Okay.
It had arcade elements. Yeah, yep, just like I was saying, yep. Yeah, Star Child's confirmed, yeah. Uteki said he went through all the Sega. Doesn't know if any left. Lord Du says he wished he could 5v1 in fighters.
Oh, funny. Looked like Galleon did a close beam on Lucia. Now she's reverted back to what she looked like when she first came into this world at the beginning of the game. Galleon, did you learn a lot from Piccolo? No? Okay.
Uteki says if Bandai could do it, put Superman in Sparking Zero.
Oh, well, Bandai Namco would have to collaborate with WB on that one. For sure.
WB ain't doing nothing.
Of course they're not, because of David Zaslav.
Exactly.
Lord Doom says, if they do, I'm ignoring the rest of the roster. About to see a cinematic here. Well, here they go. We're gonna see a cinematic of the 4 dragons in action. Even their overworld sprites actually look pretty good. Muteki, at least they came faster than Game of Thrones. No kidding.
Lord Doom says that he wants to say that just so he can say he's playing Sparking Zero as a Superman main, just so he can say a sentence. Look at that cutscene.
Yeah. Pretty good by Studio Gonzo standards.
Oh, Gonzo.
Yes.
Hmm.
Gonzo.
I don't know, let's just remember every time an anime of theirs started, that's what you'd hear that. You ever watched Last Exile or something? Or was Last Exile Bones? No, I think it was Gonzo. Here, let me double check.
Yes, he was Muteki. He was at the Game Awards.
Yeah, it was Gonzo. Yeah,
But completely underutilized. Unlike
he only showed up for like 2 seconds.
Unlike Bunsen and Beaker from 2019.
Tell me, Lucia, What weighs so heavily upon your heart? You should be thrilled, dear Lucia. Your mission is nearly at an end.
That's Galleon speaking, by the way. Just speaking telepathically, or in the sky or whatever.
With the goddess Athena. Or are you starting to realize what the consequence
Muteki said, when did she get a bandana?
will be?
Oh, Lucia? That's actually more of a hat, if you ask me.
Lord Doom says now he really hopes they put Superman in the game so he could put Superman into Blue Marvel.
Well, just leave it to modders. They're going to put mods in that game no matter what. They're going to put Ultra Instinct Shaggy. Just anybody. They need to put in a mod of Ernest P. Worrell and Ernest Goes to Jail with the lightning powers. I would love that. Lord Doom, drip Goku. All right, we're inside Athena's fortress, and if you played Silver Star Story or Silver Star Harmony, we're basically where the game pretty much ended, or the last dungeon was. So, Muteki asks, so can Shallow actually be a real roster character or DLC, you think?
That's a good question. Frick. So far, I haven't seen anybody that wasn't in the anime in that trailer, but that's just a trailer, teaser. He has probably hard to say, but he probably has a better chance than the Heroes characters. As much.
I'm gonna say this right here. If you go to this place like at the level where I probably was gonna be at, where I stopped and resumed from, then you would have a hell of a hard time with this place. Because there's so many enemies in this place that you would most likely be using all the resources that you have on you, items-wise.
Lord Doom, I don't think he's been in any game outside of Legends, Shallot. So that's why I'm not sure. Like, if they put a Heroes character, they could put him. But so far we haven't seen any like that. Muteki thinks anybody who's like that's non-canon will probably be DLC, movie characters, anyways.
Yeah.
Starshaw says he thinks half the roster would be DLC. Probably. Who knows? Hope not, but...
Yeah, sad it would be, but it is possible.
I hope not, because of Tenkaichi 3, But, modern gaming, right?
Yeah. Muteki, no, GT characters are not going to be DLC because they're already
They were always, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they would
at least put Xeno Goku from Heroes.
They wouldn't even be that mean like they were with Xenoverse 2, with all the DLC packs that they had for all the new characters that came out for as long as that game has, been out since then.
Wee! I keep running. Wee!
Wee, doggy! Oh, I'm pretty sure that they're going to be putting in something related to Daima.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Probably with what we see at the beginning is probably going to be part of the base roster, but like anything that comes out for that show, long after, then they're probably going to be DLC.
And the show doesn't come out till what, next year?
Sometime next year. Early 2024 is what they said.
Just like somewhere in California.
Yes.
Sometime next year, but when next year?
Sometime.
Yeah,
Why don't you tell me exactly when? We just did. Would sometime be in California as much as somewhere?
This time.
Yeah, I bet. Somewhere.
And how long does it take for us to get to somewhere? Sometime between soonish and later on. And don't worry, I'll pick up your bags which carries your friends inside of them. Don't ask me how I know that. Oh, little Karibo.
Techie asked, when did all the DBZ games like Xenoverse and Fighter release? I'm gonna double check. When did Dragon Ball FighterZ release?
Xenoverse 2 came out in, 2016. Fighters came out in 2018.
Well, yeah, the years, but I mean, like, what season?
Oh, it's seasons? Okay.
FighterZ came out in the beginning of 2018, right in January.
Yeah.
Japan. Funny enough, we got it before Japan. They got it in February. Weird, huh?
They got it in Febtober?
I must see Althena as soon as possible.
Whatever you want to call it. And Xenoverse 2 came out, 2016, you're right. October. Fall. So yeah, FighterZ came out in January, February. Xenoverse came out October. Crushing Fistus may come in handy. There you go, Gene.
Yep.
I guess I'll let them
Well,
live
Jean
this
needs
time.
those crushing fists. Or else how else is she going to continue remaining waifu for all of us, you know?
Yeah. How indeed.
Funny noise that the grunts make when they're chasing you. The ones in the knight's armor, they're like, "Bah! Bah! Bah!"
You did that so loud it actually cut you off, you know that?
Bah! There, is that a bit
On
better?
my end. I don't know, maybe the stream heard you probably. They probably like,
Oh, yeah.
stop. But,
It was like,
yeah, no.
"Bah! Bah!" Yeah, it's weird.
You need...
You can see how fast we're getting through this place. This is where we get a bit of history about the Blue Star, finally. Why the goddess moved everybody who were there to Lunar in the first place. Basically, Lunar was supposed to be a safe haven for everybody until the Blue Star could be reborn, since some tragic thing happened in the past, which we'll see right here. Lord Doom, is Janemba guest commentating? Kappa?
Long ago, Zophar, the god of destruction and darkness, came to the Blue Star. He preyed on mankind's greed for wealth and power, creating anarchy and chaos where there once was peace and love. Mankind fought one another with furious anger, spilling the blood of others without thought of consequence. Feeding on the dark desire within the hearts of humans, Zophar's power grew exponentially. He used that power to pervert mankind further. Humans, wild with bloodlust, were transformed into hideous beasts.
Savage.
Guys, you forgot. There's a new mana.
Yes,
Tekiro.
Visions of Mana, yes. That alone got me very excited.
Under Zophar's tribulation, implored Althena to
Just like every Game Awards. The awards themselves. Woof. And then I see people actually trying to be like defending it, like, yo man, yo, this is cool, man, yo, like, but. And then people are like, no, they just care about their game announcements. We don't care about us. And I'm like, well, we kind of do, but you know, we also know that it's a sham. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's not that we don't care about developers; that we know it's a sham.
Zophar raged on,
Yeah.
Award show. It's not.
The Blue Star cried out for solace.
Put it on us. Trying to blame the gamers. Oh wait, that's like their go-to move.
Did you see Althena in the cutscene there?
Looking.
Yeah, she's already passed.
LPH, hey, how's it going? He said, what I missed? Well, Ruby became the Red Dragon, and we're talking about,
Lunar, Blue Star's passed.
Well, no, what's it called? Thing we saw? Game Awards.
Yeah, the Game Awards.
Uteki said, it's a shame Hello Kitty Island Adventure lost to Honkai. Part of me wants to try it now. The Hello Kitty game.
In the end, the Blue Star was laid to waste as Zophar intended.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2 didn't win anything at the Game Awards.
Kind of nuts. As much as Spider-Man 2 was hyped and loved, like, people actually liked it. Well, like, it lived up to its hype, apparently, but people still like, no. I'm like, really? Say, those awards are shams, you know?
Yeah. Okay, basically, if you get the gist of what you saw from the murals and the cutscenes in that cinematic, basically, like, long ago, Zophar came to the Blue Star and ended up corrupting mankind to fight against each other, and it became, and the corruption became so unrepairable or uncurable or incurable or whatever the word is, that the people of the Blue Star asked the goddess Althena to try and seal Zophar away, which she did, but at the price of using the Blue Star's energy to fully seal the god of destruction, which in turn scarred the Blue Star for all it's worth. And so the goddess moved everybody to the world of Lunar, so that way the Blue Star can recover. And it's been like 20,000 years since it's been in recovery.
Yeah, Ollie.
Yeah, that long. And it's still recovering at this time. Corrupting individuals just to make them fight against each other, just like Dracula in Castlevania.
You saw the chat. Lord Doom said, "We did nothing wrong. We did everything correct. It's the consumer's fault." Sounds like someone else he knows about, Kappa. that's game devs for you, man. Yeah.
Muteki says,
I'm serious. Go ahead.
Yeah.
For you,
I was gonna say those two things, but go ahead.
He says he's serious to you, like how Dark Knight never won Best Picture.
Yeah, at the Academy Award.
LPH said it's that Parker luck. That's the reason why Spider-Man didn't win. Anything? The Peter Parker luck, man.
What? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Well, what about Spider-Man? Oh, the reason why Spider-Man didn't win. Which one?
The Parker luck. Get it?
Or any
Peter
of the Spider-Man
Parker's
movies.
got bad luck.
I mean,
why didn't win the Game Awards?
Oh yeah, that's true. Sad, but and Muteki said, "You're right. Peter Parker syndrome can't catch a break. Sadly."
Yep.
Just like
That's his thing.
Just like how anything done in America seems to be biased towards anything made outside of American shores, you know? It's like, with Godzilla -1, you might as well consider it as like the best movie of 2023 at this point, and still, it's not even nominated for like Best Picture for the upcoming Academy Awards. It's like the only time we ever saw like a Japanese movie ever get nominated and actually won was, I think it was in 2004 when Spirited Away came out.
Yeah, Spirited Away won best
Like-
animation.
Yeah, best animation. Yeah, like that. That was the only time. As far as I'm aware of. Muteki says, how about that Korean film from a long time ago? It won an Oscar. Which one was that, though?
I don't know. I don't remember. Sarsha said about Godzilla's probably gonna get nominated for best foreign film. Right now, it's a finalist for best visual effects.
Yes.
You know. Yeah, no, -1 is goated. Right.
LPH probably for best animated, but that remains to be seen. But not best picture. He mentions about the Mario movie.
Oh yeah, that one. I like that movie a lot.
Oh yeah,
saw
me too.
Saw it with you, and then I saw it with my mom because it was on Peacock. And now it's coming to Netflix, so I could probably see it a third time. Woo.
Whoop whoop.
We can't relax until it's over.
Oh, the Parasite. Right. Yeah. The one about like poor people in Korea. Yeah.
Ooh yeah, the 92nd
It did-
Oscar, as he said.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that now because Simpsons did a parody of it. Kind of sad. That's how I know the movie, though. But you know this movie? Simpsons did a parody. Oh, okay.
I must see
Simpsons
Althena
did
as
it.
soon as
2004.
possible.
Simpsons did it.
It's like The Simpsons will tickle your funny bone when making parodies like that.
I guess I'll let them live this time.
That was the Korean boom K-pop Squid Games, Muteki said. Oh, sorry about that. Didn't realize that the gate that blocks the dogs from coming in was opened up.
Oh, you had to take care of that.
Yeah.
I saw someone do a video where like she has a doggy door, but because of that, the neighbors' pets would come in sometimes, and she saw like the neighbor's cat and the neighbor's dog. She's like it's like, you know, you don't live here, right? And the dog's just looking like they want food. They're just like looking like, you feed us, right? She's like, you don't live here.
That's cute.
It was cute because they had their manners, even though they went to the wrong house.
LPA says, so if Barbie wins Best Picture, I will lose all hope for humanity.
The trick is to know when to
Right?
walk away and know when to run.
Who are the nominations for Best Picture? Because I'm pretty sure Oppenheimer is one of those nominations.
Let's get out of here!
Oh yeah, we need that for him. Oh wait a minute, that's not for... That's actually for her. There we go, the Aura Road. Okay, so the nominations won't be out until next month. So, okay.
We can't relax
So I
until
guess we
it's
can
over.
predict that Oppenheimer is going to be one of the nominations for Best Picture at least.
I'm glad Starshow keeps up on it.
Oh, definitely.
So I'm like, I wouldn't have known. Now,
Oh,
what I
yeah.
am gonna do now is because I've been drawing my webcomic. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw some webcomics and then switch to my
Oh,
laptop.
Oh, we're about to see the fake Althena, what Zofar actually does to her, so you may want to stick around for that.
All right. So I was gonna say
Yeah,
I have to get up and grab some Pringles. Pringles, buddy. I bought it with my own money. I stringed hard for that money. LPA said Barbie and Oppenheimer. The only reason those two movies are gonna win is because of memes. The memes, yep.
Oh, yeah.
Barbenheimer.
Barbenheimer. Oh, there she is. Now, here's the thing, though. Inside this inner part of the fortress, fake Althena is the only enemy that we have to fight here. There are no other enemies inside this place. The only things that we'll actually see inside this place are treasure chests with all the goodies that we can obtain.
Master Zophar! Master Zophar!
LPA said, we learned nothing from the Metal Gear Solid games, have we?
Zophar, help me! You promised me
Nope.
eternal beauty and youth when I agreed to your plan. I need your help now. The opposers seek to destroy me with their burning light. Master Zophar, please! Master Zophar, help me!
What a helpless wench.
Reminds me of the story of Jezebel.
Yeah. Right, Muteki.
You have. You posted it on our Discord. You posted proof.
Nice. And that's exactly what he does. Turns her into this hideous scorpion woman.
Oh, the one thing you didn't want, huh? She became what she hated, an ugly monster.
Yeah. Sad but true.
Now I will grab my Pringles.
Okay, you do that.
Which, you know, won't take long, because right there.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Lord Doom. Now her insides and outsides match. No kidding.
Nah, lend me your power. Destruction.
Yeah, I think you're right, Starchild. I think I remember Howl's Moving Castle did lose to Finding Nemo since they released right around the same time.
Blue Dragon Call!
Lady Luck, be kind!
Destruction. Mega damage!
Oh, I didn't even know that, Muteki. When Jerry gets back, I'll tell him.
Well, that sucks.
Dragon Call!
I'm back.
Did you see what Muteki wrote?
Excuse me. I was gonna say that he wrote about the last day to get physical, and I'm like, dang, because unless I randomly get like money tomorrow, which I don't think I will, it's a Sunday.
Oh,
Hey, you got it.
Christ.
Fake Althena.
Yeah.
What anime is going to win Anime of the Year? Chris
Oh.
would know. GLE was actually looking at that. Project would. Jujutsu
Muteki's-
Kaisen? I don't know.
That or Spy Family. Not Goblin Slayer. No, no, no. Although I'm... Oh, wait a minute. I thought there were no enemies at this place. I could have swore to God when I did my practice run, there were no enemies.
You thought wrong. I don't know. What happened?
Damn. Muteki says, gonna be Spy Family. That or
I guess I'll let them
Attack
win
on
this
Titan,
time.
the final chapter. Oh, even if they are there, then they're not really going to be a pester to us. We'll breeze right through this.
We can't relax until it's over.
So you can vote for the Anime Awards on Crunchyroll starting January 17th. Next year. I mean,
Hi, Toma,
next
by the
month.
way. She says, sorry. she's
Anime
been
of the Year.
I must see Althena
Yeah.
as soon as possible.
Toma says that she's been watching the tornado coverage. I didn't know there was a tornado near where she lived.
Probably not even, but I noticed. Oh, yeah, they don't even have the nominees up. So
Oh,
no
okay.
idea.
Oh, right here. Oh, I
It
already
says
have my
starting
name.
January 17th is when you can vote. Well, Crunchyroll is kind of Crunchyroll's the leader in that they have the almost a monopoly because Sony owns them and Sony owns Funimation, and now it's just Crunchymation.
Oh.
They don't have everything, but they have mostly everything. Like that was like a monopoly almost with Sony and anime
Kinda.
in the West,
since-
anyway.
Oh, yeah, because since they have Crunchyroll under their belt.
And Funimation.
Yeah, it seems like when it comes to anime monopolies, Funimation is the only one I could think of. Because it seems like they always get their hands on almost anything. Not even funny when you think about it.
Someone mentioned the hurricanes around Nashville and Kentucky and Mississippi.
Ah,
John said, yeah, Crunchyroll has most of their current stuff, if not all. Yeah, because Crunchymation.
this is it, Lucia.
No.
This is the home of Luna, of Althena. Maybe it will be a tip on how we actually win against Zophar. We'll see. But when you see Luna, even though she may not look the same as she did when you saw her in the first game, you can't help but feel a little bit teary-eyed for what Null's gonna see.
Well, yeah. Especially if you played the first game.
Yeah. Aw, Null's tearing up.
Aw.
Yeah. And he also mentions Nash, Mia, Kyle, and Jessica, too. Dang. And Alex.
Of course, Alex.
Yeah, of course, since he was basically his best friend since the beginning. Then he says, "Look at me, huh? After all the snobbish things I said to Ruby, I'm the driveling fool. Go ahead and laugh at me, Ruby. I deserve it." Oh, don't push yourself, man. Well, time to hear what Luna has to say.
Lucia, the goddess Althena does not exist any longer in this world. Let me explain so that you will understand. My task as Althena was to lead the humans and control the power of the Silver Star, so that one day, when the Blue Star was reborn, the humans could return and we could begin anew. However, Lucia, I came to know that while I existed, the humans were not truly happy. They lacked a sense of self-reliance, a sense of pride in their accomplishments. They had become too dependent on me. When I last came to this world in human form, something quite marvelous happened. I returned to this world as I had many times previously. However, this time, I was born into the form of a girl named Luna. As Luna, I grew and fell in love with a dragon master named Alex. It was to be my final rebirth. You see, I chose to remain a human, surrendering my immortality for love. And now, Lucia, you have come seeking my aid, and yet I no longer exist. But what you must know is that you hold the power to accomplish your mission. It has been near you since you arrived. Humans possess the remarkable ability to rise up in adversity and overcome obstacles to make the future bright for their offspring. Lucia, you have never been alone in this journey. To reach this tower, I know that you must have had the help of many good friends. If you trust what you felt in this journey, and also in the power of the companions who've stood at your side, then you need only to believe in the power of humanity to gain it. If that power becomes yours, you shall achieve the one thing Zophar fears most: victory.
Man. Very sentimental to see that, huh, Jer?
Yeah, I was muted just to hear it, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she got old and
Yeah,
gave up
she
her
ba-
immortality, huh?
Yeah, she gave up her immortality as goddess because if you remember in the first game, she, with the help of Dyne, she transformed herself into a human and decided to live the remainder of her days as one, essentially, because humanity doesn't need the power of the goddess anymore since they lacked of, self-reliance, I guess you could say, or something like that. So yeah. So Luna's pretty much telling her, with the power of your friends, work together and then you shall be able to achieve victory against the god of destruction.
Lord Doom, why would you want to downgrade it to humanity? God team forever, says Beerus. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
LPH asks, who's seen the third Doctor Who special?
Oh, I haven't.
Me neither. I heard it's good. Muteki said if you can get the real Beerus to show up.
If he even
Would he-
exists in
would
this
you Hakai
continuity.
everybody? Hakai.
Muteki says he tried to get into it, but got bored. Well, to each of their own, I guess.
I could see that, yeah. This one I was like, yeah. You either like it or you don't. Oh, Muteki. Well, he couldn't figure out everything.
Oh man, of course Lucia would start to doubt against this idea because pride. It's basically what it is. She feels that the only way to defeat the god of destruction is with the power of Althena. Still. God. Talk about... I guess you could say that's borderline right there? Or just arrogance? What would you
Arrogance,
think?
yeah.
Yeah.
Arrogance. Lord Doom said, Beerus is trash. He can't Hakai hit and it's bothering me. And Muteki said, yeah, how you like that, British USA? She should see the Saiyans when she wants to talk about pride.
Oh, yeah. Now, the thing you gotta remember is that Lucia is still a deity, so not that easy to comprehend since she's not technically fully a human being whatsoever. Lord Doom, I want to see Hit go into the Hakai.
Oh, real? Okay,
Aw.
LPH. I hope you.
Yeah, well, we don't have that much time left, LPH, since we're pretty much coming to the cusp of the end of Disc 2 here pretty shortly.
I'll just say, well, thanks for showing up.
Muteki, yeah, right, a deity. Lucia did gather the power of Althena. Now she has completely drained this world of magic points, or just magic in general. And if you don't believe me,
like Genova.
I guess you could. Yeah, it's no wonder why humans can't even use magic in that world. I mean, that's why
Also,
they have to use materia, right?
Oh yeah. Also, I am back and reset the counter, boys, because I vomited. Woo.
Ooh, yikes!
Yeah.
But
well, I am back though for I guess the last half hour, I guess.
Yeah, look at that. No magic points for anybody. Completely drained. 0. But here's the thing. Even though that's the case, I don't think there are any humans, or not humans, but any monsters left inside this place. So we could just make our way back. Muteki says, well, Metal, we've been talking about Sparking Zero, Fake Gods, and Sega.
Sega.
I'm pretty sure that made Nathan Barnett happy, you know, Keith Apicary when...
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, when Sega announced all those projects they had in the works. I'm sure he was marking out hard to that.
Oh, yeah. Plus, don't forget, it said, and more.
Yeah, exactly.
So, You never know what else might be coming down the pipe.
Now, if only it's simple for Virtua Fighter, but that remains to be seen.
Yeah.
and then he says, "Oh, and dolphins are evil."
Well, yeah. I mean, Echo is evil, so.
Who the hell
I mean,
wants a dolphin defending their future? Do you?
I don't know. I mean, well, not really. I mean, at first, it's a game about a dolphin, but then aliens show up and kidnap all the dolphins, except for the one that's psychic, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy shit.
Is everyone okay?
Rodvar, what do you think you're doing?
I didn't think you'd notice. But never mind me, we've got bigger problems.
Well, the God of Destruction's revival is happening right now.
Smart. Gee, can you see what's happening?
Muteki said, "You know who wasn't at the Game Awards? Our favorite CEO, Jim Ryan."
Oh, he just... well, you know why he wasn't there. He just wants to stay in his yacht, that's all.
Lord Doom said those aliens and Echo were actually homies. They were doing us a favor.
They were.
Oh, here we go.
Not Althena's fortress. It's gonna get destroyed again, like in the first game. How did it even get rebuilt in this game, I wonder?
Question?
Because if you remember at the end of the first game, it blew itself up.
The Fortress of Althena. But why?
Oh, it's getting eaten up by a like.
I gotta show you the Fesh Pits of Blair. You brought up, Oh, golly.
Yeah. Look at that CG. It's like it went through a large intestine right there.
No, now it's poop.
It's going to. It's gonna poop out something.
Heaven help us all.
Muteki said, we just need a giant laser shooting the sky in this MCU movie.
Oh no. So far.
So yeah, you could say that this is pretty much Lavos with his outer shell when it comes to how we're looking at Zophar right here. If that makes any sense.
I was gonna make a joke. You think any of us play Chrono Trigger?
If you didn't,
I
then
did,
shame.
right.
If you didn't, then shame on you. Anybody who hasn't,
But-
because that
But the
game's
version I
fantastic.
played was the one people just said that I shouldn't have played, the PS1 one.
Oh yeah.
That's what I played. Although I have it on Steam now. You know, the Steam one.
Uh huh. Yeah, the Steam one's pretty good now. This bad boy is asking for trouble, but the question is, who's going to take him out? All of us, not just one person. But then again, they don't have any magic on them, so yeah, it's like they're in an even bigger slump at this point.
Bum, 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 bum. I don't know.
I was about to say, are you listening to the music right now to this game? Because that
No,
was kind of the theme that was going on here. But oh well.
That's funny. No, I was thinking of Godzilla.
Oh yeah. You know, it seems like the music from Godzilla -1 would actually work well for like a scene like this.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was thinking of that. Ucheki says yes, the Japanese DS version of Chrono Trigger.
Oh, nice. Oh, another FMV inbound.
It's the end game, better do it.
Well, the end of disc 2, rather.
There's a disc 3.
Yep, there's a disc 3.
Oh,
But the thing is, with disc 3, for the main story, it's not that long. Because remember, there's an epilogue.
What's wrong, my dear? Your mission is to restore the Blue Star. Why do you hesitate to abolish me and complete it?
don't you love how they just animate eyes shaking? Show.
Oh yeah.
In anime, they just let's just animate their eyes shaking. You know, that ought to be enough.
Hesitation.
That's not true.
Then destroy and accomplish your mission.
A silver-tongued god of destruction.
What are you waiting for? Cream his mega ugly butt, Lucia.
I got 20 silver that says you can take him.
I forgot her name, the blonde girl.
Lamina. She was
Yeah.
like, what are you waiting for? Crush his megaton butt. And Ron Far's like, I'm betting 20 silver you can actually kick his ass.
They enable my return with the power of their dark side. Face it, Althena's power is your only hope.
Muteki, a fake-ass god of destruction.
Exactly.
Destroy me with Althena's power and decimate this miserable world in the process.
Lucian never told me that. He must be lying.
Hands down, this is the longest animated cutscene in the game, by the way.
Althena's power is the
Ah.
power of creation. There can be no new creation
I
without
think it's about 5
Star
or
Shell's
6
really
minutes.
good.
It's about 5 or 6 minutes long.
Althena's power on me will reduce this world to ash,
Sasha says some things.
like the
That he has the Super Nintendo version and PS1 version of Chrono Trigger.
Didn't do that. You're lying.
You only wish I was lying. Then it would make it easier to delude yourself into believing in a happy ending.
So far, it was the only way to stop you from destroying everything. You're evil. It had permeated every corner of the Blue Star.
Muteki. I bet this is longer than the current COD campaigns.
That's funny.
Oh, I read that Activision was pretty pissed off when Christopher Judge said that during the Game Awards.
They were mad at him.
As much of a joke it was, Muteki, he was not wrong during that speech.
So Backgammon wrote.
Yeah, came to experience. He came back and now he's experiencing what Zophar actually looks like for the first time. Well, one of his forms.
Why do you hesitate? There is no need. Destroy me and everything you've come to love. Complete your mission.
Athena's light, shine forth!
She's about to do what damaged the Blue Star in the first place.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. She's summoning Meteor. She has the black materia, I see.
I must remain focused.
What's wrong, Lucia? Do you still doubt? Are you torn? Dear Lucia, you seem to be distracted, but I have the solution. Allow me to remove the source of your hesitation.
He was about to kill Hero right there.
And who's gonna dance to disco music and bust a groove?
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh no! Lucian, no!
Hero.
Gundam Seed reference. Muteki. Kira Yamato could just Jesus that, like in Seed. Oh no, she got 8.
Pieces have fallen into place.
Essentially.
Plan has worked perfectly. You are a weak fool, Lucia. Worrying about the fate of insignificant humans will cost you dearly.
Basically, he lured her to try to absorb her power when she was trying to do that attack, but since she guarded everybody from his attack, that's when he took advantage of now stealing that power for himself, essentially. But yep, that was the cutscene, the longest cutscene in the game. The cinematic. Muteki.
You see, you saw Bad Gamer wrote too. That Stone Turtle's having a great time. Muteki, yeah, he talked too much. What if the Jesus can punch him?
Time has come to put my plan into action. Creation will start anew, but this time it will be the creation of my design. Worlds will rise to glory or wither to dust at my whim. And the best part is that no one can stop me.
Flashing light warning, by the way. if any of you get seizures easily, so we're sorry about that. And with that, that is the end of Disc 3.
Yeah.
2, you mean?
Or Disc 2, rather. Pardon me.
Disc something.
Yeah.
Disc
Let's
something
see.
or other.
Yeah, we'll see a little bit of Disc 3, but then after that, we'll wrap up. But by a little bit of Disc 3, we'll just see like the first part before we can start moving again, because I think we're at a pretty good point where we can actually wrap up for today's stream.
Sounds good.
Incorrect disc, my ass.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, wait a minute.
Do this to us now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, here it is. There we go.
There we go. Huh. Okay, then.
Oy.
The days of me playing MGS2 and switching discs. That's when I did it the most.
At least it didn't make the disc change, like the disc loading noises like they did in those games.
I love that steamed hams that was Metal Gear Solid. And like the dude went so far to even put the disc reading noises.
Yeah.
That and our stock footage.
Yep.
Just a random hamburger joint making hamburgers. No, not in Utica, no. It's more of an Albany expression. I see. But the funny part about that part was that it actually seemed like it fit legitly.
That person did a lot of good work. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Put stock footage to put the disc reading noises.
Yeah. All right. So with that all said and done, I think we will go ahead and we'll wrap up right here.
Sounds good. I don't know.
Because next time, we got ourselves a main story to beat. And then after that, Fightcade break.
Yeah.
So anyways, I think it's my turn to plug since I think Metal went first last time.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right, so you guys know where to find me. You can find me on both YouTube and Twitch at Double RPG Reviews. YouTube's my bread and butter when it comes to content. Twitch is secondary, as I stream on there mostly, but I also stream on YouTube at the same time as Twitch via Restream, so be sure to follow me on both those websites when you possibly can. And also stay up to date with me through your social media feeds on both Facebook and Twitter at Double RPG Reviews. And that, as I always say, is me. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What about you, Metal?
All right, I'll keep it short. Follow me on Twitter at Metal Blue Eyes 0 and YouTube Metal Blue Eyes, even though it's kind of dead at the moment. Excuse me. And of course, check out hero-club.com across social media for some good stuff. And that's me, I guess.
Oh, by the way, there's the link to our Discord server if you have not joined already, so be sure to join us.
Yes, you get updates and everything.
Yes. All right, and Fighter Chaos, what do you got to plug?
Well, I stream Tuesdays and Fridays at 4 p.m. Eastern at twitch.tv/FighterChaos, spelled FIGHTERXAOS. Make sure to follow me on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I do things. And also to keep an eye on, like, if I have to change my schedule or if I'm going to do some other extra stream or something. And check the Discord like Double R said, because we always make sure to update that if there's any news on our streams or anything like that.
Exactly.
Also, I'm doing a bunch of webcomics, so following the Twitter and Facebook would be helpful there. That's it.
All right. Well, join us next time for episode 12, where we finally finish up the entirety of the story. Not the game itself, because we still have an epilogue to deal with, but the main story itself we will be finishing up the next time when we stream. So be on the lookout for that, and until next Saturday, I am Double RPG. That's Metal Blue Eyes.
Metal Blue
Yeah, I'm
Eyes.
Fighter.
Sorry.
I'm Fighter Cows.
And Fighter Cows, you got 2 words left to end off the stream. And they are...
Kanyo.
Also, notice how there's 2 Ruby sprites on the screen. One on the menu and one in the actual moving field. Ruby has a twin? Golly. That you try to wrap your head around that. But anyways, we'll see you next week, gamers. Bye-bye.